is up, guys? Welcome back and welcome to my channel if this is your first time. This is my channel, Pixie Dust and Spirit Alchemy, where we talk about all sorts of things, strange, taboo, mystical, magical, spiritual, stuff like that. Guys, today's video is another Gallery of Magick video, book review, and this time the book is going to be on, or the review is going to be on the book Greater Words of Power. The Greater Words of Power by Damon Brand. Underneath it says The Secret Calls of Archangel Magick. So, for those who have been watching my channel for a long time, who have come here for Gallery of Magick videos, I have not yet done a review on this book. I have, however, done a review on Mystical Words of Power and several of the other Gallery of Magick videos. If you're curious about those, I have a playlist on my profile or on my channel that has all the videos that I've done on Gallery of Magick books listed in a playlist, so you can find it there. So for those who have worked with Greater Words of Power, maybe it's very possible that you've also worked with Words of Power, which was the book that preceded Greater Words of Power. I personally have not worked with that book. I've only ever gotten Greater Words of Power and worked with it. Smellabella, do you want to be in the camera video too? You can be. Oh, just please don't press any buttons on my laptop. But that being said, you don't have to work with the Words of Power book before working with Greater Words of Power. It's just kind of a per case situation. You know, it's still a great book. I'm sure I've heard wonderful things about it, and it has a different list of rituals than Greater Words of Power does. So I'm going to break this video down in a couple sections, but I will first talk about just the general basis of the book, you know, what's involved in the rituals, the ritual style, and then I'll discuss which rituals have worked best for me and the ones that I've experienced personally. So first off, hi baby. Bella miss. I'm stealing the camera. Okay, Bella keeps interfering in my videos, so she keeps walking like right in front of the camera. There's her tail. Okay, so I apologize for my cat interferences, but let's get back to Greater Words of Power. So the rituals in this book are fairly simple. Probably the most simple of the magic rituals that I have done in the Gallery of Magick books. I would guess that they are the same sort of ritual as Words of Power. It might even say that they are in this book, and I just don't remember. But it takes a matter of seconds, essentially, to do these rituals. So it's great because it's something that you can do in an instant. And, you know, if you're in a situation, like a sticky situation at work or whatever, or just in public, you could download this on your Kindle or whatever you read it on your phone and do a ritual just in a matter of seconds and maybe get results after that. I will say, because these rituals are so small, are not complex, basically, that they do require a great amount of focus still and a great amount of energy, in addition to a great amount of genuine emotions felt during the ritual. And I will just go to start by saying that the Gallery of Magick does say that the sigils and the words of power, the divine angel names and the divine names in this book it's all protected, it's all safe. You know, they have protections in place so that you're not messing with anything bad. So the magic is 100% safe. What is emotion? Emotion is energy in motion, right? What is magic? Magic is energy work. So in order to get any magic to work, there's usually emotion behind it, right? That powers this energy and puts it in the direction that we desire it to go. In addition to some other Gallery of Magick books, and I know I've talked about this in some other videos too, this book deals with emotional transmutation. So the Merriam-Webster dictionary definition for transmutation, or to transmute, is to change or alter in form, appearance, or nature, and especially to a higher form. So that's just the general definition of transmutation. So when you put emotional, the word emotional in front of it, or add emotion to it, it's the same thing. But we are transmuting emotion from one state to a higher state. And so the emotions that are of a higher frequency, joy, happiness, excitement, arousal in a positive way, are higher vibrational energies. And when we're sad and angry and miserable, it's a lower vibration. So essentially this emotional transmutation is transmuting your emotions from a lower frequency to a higher frequency. And with these rituals, they ask that you feel the emotion, how it makes you feel at this moment of whatever the ritual is, and then changing it to the emotion that you would feel as if the results have already manifested. And I know that there are several other Gallery of Magick books that use this style. I mean, magic in general, not just in the Gallery of Magick, uses emotional transmutation. And a lot of magic, in addition to even like the law of attraction, is how we feel about something, right? If we want to manifest something, whether it's magic or whether it's just spiritual practices, we have to align ourselves with the energy of how we would feel if we already have it. Not the energy of, I want this, because that is an energy of lack. We need to put ourselves in the energy of already having it so that the outside will then match our vibration and bring us what we need, what we asked for. So the words spoken in each ritual, along with the emotions that you're feeling, usually matching the same vibration. Because words have a vibration too, the angelic names, the divine names. So the Gallery of Magick is smart in putting this together, right? And the angels that you call upon with each designated ritual have a certain frequency. And that frequency, that vibration, is usually aligned with the emotions that you would feel as a result of getting what you asked for. Just like any magic, patience is key, waiting for results. It's not something that could manifest instantly. I mean, it might. Same with like law of attraction stuff. I mean, it all works similarly. Law of attraction is essentially magic, even if they don't call it that. And so, it's important to, when you finish the ritual, let go of the result. Don't have expectations for how it might come about. And be patient and trust confidently that the magic has worked. And the Gallery of Magick is good at stating this, reiterating this in the book as well. I'm only saying what they've said in addition, and what I've also learned to be true in practicing these rituals. You can do a ritual more than once in a day, and I did a live video last month, I believe, where I had a question that was like, can I do more than one ritual in a day? And yes, of course you can. As long as that energy is still there, as long as your focus is still there, your attention is still there, and ultimately the same amount of emotion that you want to feel. The same work, right? There's no limit on this book of how many rituals you can do in a day. But they also mention not to get greedy and almost lustful for a result by doing so many rituals to focus on one problem. It's better maybe to do one ritual or two for a certain situation and see how that plays out. Not just like attack it with all these rituals. Now, the ritual that has worked the best for me, and I can speak from first-hand experience that when I used this ritual, I did actually receive not instantaneous results, but the results came within 24 hours. And what the road opener ritual does is it opens a new pathway, or makes you aware of a new pathway to whatever you're seeking to get you out of something, that opens a door for opportunities in whatever that could be, whether in your career or in finding, a new place to live or making a life change or in a relationship. It just opens doors. It opens the road, right? And makes it a clear sign of, hey, it's like a nudge from the universe when the results manifest that maybe this is something, you get an impulse inside that that sort of compels one to to follow through with whatever is being presented. So for example, when I did the road opener ritual earlier this year, it was at a time where this was before I moved states, and I was looking for a job, essentially. Or, I mean, looking to see kind of what I could do for a job. And essentially I did this ritual, and later that night, I had an idea of what to search for in the state that I moved to, and as far as work, and I Googled it and found a company that was exactly what I was looking for, and essentially that's now a company that I'm working for, an agency that I'm working for. And it was an impulse, it was just a thought that was provided to me. And I knew immediately, it was just an intuitive feeling immediately, that it was the road opening, or it was a result of the road opener ritual. So that's my personal example of how this book can work. It doesn't take much time to do these rituals, and they have broken down the rituals into essentially different general categories. There's rituals of the mind, rituals that affect others, but nothing evil, nothing dark, nothing that manipulates someone else's will. Rituals of emotion, rituals of creativity, and rituals of transformation. The road opener was a ritual that was found under the rituals of transformation. So I will say, kind of to close, one more thing, which I don't know, I've touched on a little bit in some other videos, and this is all information that you can find on the Gallery of Magick's website. They're not really hiding any information from people, but sometimes people want to know what the words mean, because there's Hebrew lettering in these rituals, right? It's Hebrew words, and I don't know Hebrew. I mean, I just know the little bit that I've learned from magic. The rituals work by using a combination of angelic and divine names from the Shorshe Hashemot, which is essentially an ancient text. That's about all I know of it right now at this moment. And it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, like, what the words mean. I mean, if you're really curious, it is kind of fun to dissect it sometimes and, like, find out what the words mean, but it's not necessary for the magic to work. So, I speak highly of this book for its simplicity, for its subtlety, and for its power, for its ability to work. And I will stress again that the emotional charge that we put behind the magic, that we hold on to while we speak each word, each name, is like the battery that gets this magic to work powerfully, to work as it's meant to. So it's important to fully be able to feel the emotions that we want to feel and that we feel right now when we do any magic. I sometimes meditate before I do magic, just so that my head isn't filled with thoughts and I can focus more clearly on the emotions I'm feeling. So guys, that's all I have for today. I hope this video was helpful to somebody. If you've used this book and had success with other rituals in it, please write in the comments below. I would love to hear of your successes. And I will definitely be making more Gallery of Magick videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. But everyone stay safe, stay kind, stay curious, and until next time, peace.